Reading a thing last night and again this morning, which had to do with the idea of bartering. Now, the piece I was reading had to do with people who didn't have health insurance, but you had an ability, a craft, something you could do where you could get doctor visits or whatever in exchange for whatever it was you could do. And the one case I saw was something as basic as yard work, but a lot of people do have talents, abilities that might even be worth more than that. So looking around, find out there's an entire barter exchange across the country, including here in Chicago. The Art of Barter is what it's all about. And get an intro here to Barter 101, because it's pretty interesting. It goes well beyond healthcare as well. John Hora of the Art of Barter stands by. Hey, John, good to talk to you. How are you?
Hey, good morning. Thanks for calling.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
How long has this been around?
Well, we've been in the industry about 30 years. I think barter goes back before currency,
Forever.
even, but the organized barter system's been around for, since the 70s for sure.
So I have a list of some of the things that people have bartered for, and as I look through this, a lot of them are companies that barter for other things, and some of them are basic, too. A DJ service that bartered for a Caribbean cruise.
Yeah.
I'm sure he goes on the cruise and he plays DJ.
Well, it's even sweeter than that. We actually use a negotiable currency. So using that example, the DJ could do the wedding for the mechanic. The mechanic pays him with the barter dollars. The DJ goes and pays for the cruise with the barter dollars.
The cruise line has to be part of the barter system then?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's a members-only thing, and it's all mostly small business owners. Our business is primarily Chicagoland.
Now, in this case, go through the tax ramifications of this, just because it's kind of obvious.
Yeah, it's easier than you think. As far as the IRS is concerned,
yeah,
a barter dollar works on the books just like a cash dollar does.
Okay.
We keep everybody compliant. We send them a 1099-B at the end of the year. We furnish them. We report to the IRS electronically. Where sales tax applies, that's a cash, thing. We don't have any accounting for that. But a barter dollar and a cash dollar work just the same.
Now, the original story I was reading actually had to do with a case in Maine where this guy, for doing yard work in exchange for, I guess, members of the barter system, got doctor's appointments for all his kids and had checkups that way, since he did not, I guess maybe he was unemployed and also did not have insurance,
Sure.
So he's getting his kids to the doctors that way.
Yeah, it happens all the time. Some of those stories you hear, they actually could be mowing the doctor's lawn, in exchange for his service.
Right.
What we do is with that, I said the negotiable currency, it is a myriad of possibilities. Healthcare is something that is popularly traded. We work with dentists. We work with eye doctors. We work with chiropractors. We work with internal medicine guys. Remember, we're dealing with small business, so we're not having big hospitals and huge clinics in our organization. But there is a tremendous amount of barter for health care these days. The cost of insurance, people losing their health care or their spouse's health care, and you need health care, so you figure out creative ways of doing it.
Right. So somebody called you and said, I need to see a dermatologist or something. But, I don't have a business, but I can do woodworking.
Well, it makes it a little tough if they don't have a business, but if the guy's a real good woodworker and he's got any kind of business sense at all, and we make a profile page for him saying, Joe's woodworking shop available. We promote his business. He earns barter dollars. He can spend them for whatever he wants, healthcare included.
So how much money is running through your system, just say in Chicagoland, in a given year?
We about $6 million a year.
Is there anything that strikes you as unique or odd?
My whole business.
My guess is a lot of it. Yeah, so
I'm
asking for the cream of the crop here.
Well, I tell you, we had an unusual circumstance. We actually can provide a guarantee of business for a new member, up to $5,000 of barter business within 6 months. So I have a funeral home join. Okay, he provides all the services. I won't elaborate on what they are, but when it comes to a funeral, everything has to happen. So when I'm interviewing him on the phone, I said, no, I want to talk to you about this guarantee. I'm guaranteeing you $5,000 of business within 6 months, so I'm guaranteeing you somebody's going to die. I said, I'm very uncomfortable with it.
Yes.
I said, I guarantee you the money, but let's just take the 6 months away. And he goes, okay, fine. So that's one. That's one. So many different things are traded. It's like a river, and you don't know what's going to float out from one day to the next. We have Paul McCartney tickets, and a Mercedes-Benz, all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah, you go through this. There's some things here, when you think business, it can be a very small business. A DJ,
Sure.
as an example, because you have in here somebody who tends bar. If you tend bar, you can barter your capabilities
and
there.
I've got a bartending school if you don't tend bar and you want to.
Well, you got it all covered.
We like to think so, but there's no end to it. So much business here in Chicago. I love what I do. I've been at this most of my life and made some of my best friends in life through our trading partners. They're all business owners, and they're way cool. The barter people are awesome.
Now, is any of this, you mentioned it's barter dollars, but let's say the guy's, he's a magician.
Right.
And he wants to take a cruise.
Mm-hmm.
Could he just straight up say, I'll do X number of shows
He
a week?
doesn't need me to do that.
Right.
He can go ahead and call the cruise line himself.
Yeah, I guess I knew a stand-up comic who did that, so.
It works.
Well, I see down here trading for radio and TV advertising. I didn't think they ever traded.
Oh, no, never. You guys don't pay cash ever.
I'd have to think about that.
Yeah, that's one thing. Some media trades a lot. They don't really need us. It's all types of other businesses that fit into our system. Some, like in your case, media, there's a lot of bartering that goes on. Some through organizations like ours. Most of it's direct. But we give the little guy a chance. We have thousands of clients here in the Chicagoland area. We're working with restaurants, with mechanics, with photographers, with video production people, with people that install windows and blinds and fix doors and plumbers and limousine drivers. It's like soup to nuts.
Yeah,
really. The butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker.
I was just looking at the auto-related things. You know, if you're somebody who does auto detailing, you could be in there. Truck bed linings, you could be in there.
You got it.
Used auto parts, anybody can do it.
Yeah, you got it.
So how many total members do you have?
It averages around 1,400 a year that we service here in the Chicagoland area. We've got a very high retention rate. Many of our clients have been with us since day one, but we're very particular about the quality of the businesses that we represent. If they're doing shoddy workmanship or they're unresponsive to our clients' requests or they're trying to speed on the prices or squeeze cash out of our members, they just kind of go away. We send them to the funeral director. We close their accounts.
You're like your own Better Business Bureau in that.
Well, we have to monitor. We're implying that these people are, doing good work, and if we find out that it's contrary to that, we owe it to our clients to take care of them.
So somebody goes to Art of Barter, and there's just a rundown there of all services you could trade for.
Oh, yeah. Well, we have a member directory. Every one of our members has a profile page on our website, and you can click around and see who they are. And with pictures, there's a lot of videos of our members popping up in these profile pages now. And
a lot of people do this on an ongoing basis, not just a one-shot deal.
Well, the benefits accrue over a long period of time.
Yeah.
It's not the kind of thing you try for a month.
Right.
You meet the guy you would talk about advertising, and he says, I ran an ad once, didn't work. It's not how you play this game. If I gave you 10,000 Art of Barter dollars today, you might not know what to do with them. But a year from now, it would be a totally different story. They'd be so much more valuable to you. So we're looking for long-term relationships with people who really want to play long and play hard.
Yeah. So you own a daycare center, you can watch somebody's kids in exchange for whatever.
For barter dollars that you can spend at the flower store or the restaurant or the mechanic, etc.
Anything else that comes your way. All right, so it's just artofbarter.com?
That's us.
Artofbarter.com. Well, maybe I'll look into it.
Take a good look.
I could record people's telephone answering.
Yes, you could.
Message
There's a huge
machines.
demand for
How about that? No doubt about it. I could do it right there for people calling Art of Barter.
Yeah.
Art of Barter.
Well, think about it. This is one of those things that sticks with you, and people, they find creative ways to provide a service so that they can earn the barter dollars. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's a sweet family.
All right, John Hora, artofbarter.com is the web address. Thanks for your time. Good to know what's out there.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for your interest. Enjoy your day.
Do the same. See you now.